What is up, everybody? I'm the Retro Nerd, and welcome to day 12 of 12 Days of Star Wars 2. And this time around, we are playing Star Wars Starfighter. So, it's Christmas today. We are on the last day of 12 Days of Star Wars 2. So, like I said, we're going to end it with Star Wars Starfighter. So, Star Wars Starfighter is also, I think it is the first one out of the Starfighter series, but Jedi Starfighter is also part of the series. I think it's probably the sequel, not unless there's another sequel before Jedi Starfighter. But yeah, so pretty much it you have a Naboo Starfighter, and then you have a mercenary and a pirate, and they all eventually meet up, eventually somewhere in the story, and they have to team up to take down the Trade Federation, because Trade Federation is doing all this shit that's affecting them in each and every way. Of course, the Naboo fighters trying to protect the Queen. The mercenaries trying to do this dangerous hit for the Trade Federation, but it probably goes horribly wrong, or she figures out that she was set up by the Trade Federation. And the pirate, on his homeworld, the Trade Federation is doing some shit that he doesn't like. That's gonna have all three of these characters join up and take down the Trade Federation. So let's get into some of the gameplay. Star Wars Starfighter is nothing more than a first-person fighter game. It's first-person view, but you're in a plane, a jet, or starfighter, whatever you want to fucking call it. But yeah, you just fly around, shoot the targets, take them down, complete the missions, the objectives. Pretty much that's all you do. And what I show you here is the training mission at the beginning, because training mission's actually okay and decent to where it's not that boring. So compared to the one in Rogue Squadron 3, which was really boring and stuff. So, but yeah, it's a fun game. I actually liked that it was in first person. The way they did this first person was a lot different than Jedi Starfighter and stuff like that, where it just completely bothered me, and I was like, I can't operate in this. So Starfighter actually did it right the first time around, having pretty much the Starfighter not go too fast, to where you still aim at targets, but then you still have the boost and your brakes. The brakes to slow you down, and then the boost to make it go a little faster to get to, to chase down enemies and stuff like that. So they kind of did it right the first time around. So I don't know why they didn't stick to that formula, but hey, they should have. But yeah, it was fun. It was great. The training mission was actually fairly decent and fun. So I mean, the training mission taught me what I would need to know, just pretty much the basics to get through the game. As the game goes on, you probably have to do another training mission for the other people's ships or something like that when you first play as them. Or it seems like they don't say it's a training mission, but it's a training mission because they're probably trying to teach you about the other people's ships, because they might have specialty weapons like bombs and shit like that. So, but yeah, fun game. I actually enjoyed it, and this is a great way to actually pretty much end 12 Days of Star Wars 2. So yeah, I was hoping, I didn't play too many shitty Star Wars games this time around, and I'm kind of glad. There's one or two that I played that were kind of, but not full on shitty. So I'm kind of glad that, I got to play some good Star Wars games, and actually want to keep some of these Star Wars games and actually play the rest of the way through. So I am glad that, I had a good 12 Days of Star Wars. I hope you guys enjoyed 12 Days of Star Wars too. Hopefully next time around when I do number 3, I can get a little bit more of the Star Wars games done, and then just be completely done with 12 Days of Star Wars. That's if we get another Star Wars movie, because of all the backlash of fucking Last Jedi. But I mean, really, why are you people bitching? I'm pretty sure Last Jedi is actually a pretty good movie, and you people are just bitching just a bitch. And it was I can understand you guys when you bitched about the the first three, the fucking episode 1, 2, and 3, the prequels. That you had legitimate beef with it because it did suck. I do agree with you on that. It did suck. Those games sucked. I mean, not games, but movies sucked. The games sucked too, kind of. But I completely agree with you guys on it. So, but I would say just give fucking Last Jedi a second chance. You'll probably enjoy it a little bit more. You're just mad because there's no more Harrison Ford in it. He got killed off. Sorry guys, he's killed off. He's done. Han Solo's done. And then the fact that we don't have Carrie Fisher anymore kind of puts a damper on the movies as well. Because I'm pretty sure her character was supposed to be in all of them, so it kind of sucks. Anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. This has been the day 12 of 12 Days of Star Wars 2. And it's Christmas Day, man. Go open some gifts and enjoy Christmas Day. Anyways, guys, Retro Nerd out.
The next 2 waves will simulate a Starfighter attack. Careful, that's an expensive ship. Nice shot, Dallows. That's the last of the holograms. I'll race you to the next arena.